We have some absolutely game-changing, earth-shattering news to talk about today with Ripple and XRP. We have a massive acquisition announcement that we have to break down in depth for all of you guys in the XRP army here and in the XRP community. We have an ETF that is about to launch. We're going to be talking about the price action of XRP here too, to kind of give you guys an understanding of where you could see that short-term price action going in the near future. But again, guys, even with all of this volatility and uncertainty that we have with this new trade war and all of these tariffs unfolding, the fact does remain that this new administration is very crypto friendly, and we could see a lot of interesting developments like this over the next couple of years here. So again, before we get into all of that information, guys, if you guys do enjoy the information and analysis that I provide for you guys in these videos here, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot in spreading these videos out to as many people who actually want to learn. Let's see if we can get this video to 500 likes. That would be awesome. And again, if you never want to miss another video like this, make sure that you guys are subscribed. And if you guys are day traders out there, Take Profit Trader is doing an absolutely epic deal for all of you guys. Remember, there is no activation fee, no consistency rule, and daily payouts. And if you guys use code VIX with the link down below, you guys get an additional 30% off for life. This is an absolutely insane deal. It's one of the best, if not the best, in the prop firm trading space right now. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys check out that link down below, either in the description or in the pinned comment. But let's get into this here. So this is the big news. Brad Garlinghouse. Today, Ripple announced the acquisition of Hidden Road for $1.25 billion, one of the largest deals ever in the crypto space. But the price tag isn't what's most important. It's that this deal marks a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for crypto to access the largest and most trusted traditional markets, in the most important part here, and vice versa. Prime brokers, along with other key functions historically managed by banks and for the most part, like Hidden Road, have proven themselves as the trusted intermediary for the largest hedge funds, market makers, OTC, which is over-the-counter desks, quant traders, and more. Ripple has been a customer of Hidden Road for years, and we know their breadth of expertise firsthand, clearing $3 trillion. That's a massive number, $3 trillion annually for 300 of the top financial institutions globally. This is the capital and activity that will tap into XRP and the XRP ledger's bread and butter, instant, efficient, scalable, and low-cost movement of value instead of waiting 24 hours to settle trades through fiat rails. Hidden Road will be using XRPL for clearing a portion of trades, and most consequentially, using RLUSD as collateral across its prime brokerage services, including cross-asset, crypto, and traditional instrument trades. This is a really big deal and is really groundbreaking in the cryptocurrency space right now, and especially awesome to see Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse doing this. Now, for those of you guys that are unfamiliar with prime brokers and exactly what they do and what they are, prime brokers provide a variety of custodial and financial services to their clients. This includes acting as an intermediary between hedge funds and two key counterparties. These counterparties are large institutional investors such as pension funds. This group has massive equity holdings and serves as a source of securities to lend for short selling purposes. So security-based lending and commercial banks. These entities have adequate funds available to make large loans for margin purposes, so leverage trading. With the help of prime brokers, these two counterparties enable hedge funds to engage in large-scale short selling through borrowed stocks and bonds from large institutional investors. This allows them to maximize their investments through leverage by obtaining margin financing from commercial banks. Prime brokers also clear and settle trades. While a hedge fund traditionally holds accounts at different brokerage firms, it commonly instructs these executing brokers to clear all trades through its designated prime broker. Doing so simplifies reporting and operations for the fund, since the prime broker also serves as a custodian for the hedge fund assets. This further streamlines the process of borrowing investment securities and capital, since the hedge fund's assets can quickly and easily be shifted to the prime broker as collateral. Now, along with this, there have been a lot of talks for the potential for a Ripple IPO in the near future, and we actually have some comments about this from one of the presidents of Ripple here. So Ripple President Monica Long addressed the company's Hidden Road acquisition during a fireside chat at the Paris Blockchain Week 2025, providing insights on whether Ripple is planning an initial public offering in the near future. While some sources previously hinted at Ripple heading for an IPO after settling its lawsuit with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, Long said the company would be more interested in pursuing mergers and acquisitions, M&A, instead. We are definitely a player in M&A right now. I think an IPO makes more sense for a company where you're looking for more liquidity. That's not our constraint to growth right now. We are more focused on growing the business as a private company and M&As or organically. Now, we also have some more comments here from the CEO of Hidden Road here. With new resources, licenses, and added risk capital, this deal will unlock significant growth in Hidden Road's business, allowing us to increase capacity to our customer base, expand into new products, and service more markets and asset classes. This is, guys, a story about growth here and getting kind of the word out about Ripple, XRP, and all of the other services and products they offer into the hands and in front of more people. This acquisition is a very, very big deal. And with, again, as I said earlier in this video here, with this crypto-friendly administration, having Ripple being very, very willing to pursue these M&A opportunities really sets themselves up for a lot of long-term growth and success. Now, we also have something very interesting occurring right now in the XRP space as well. A lot of people have been talking about the potential for these new ETFs to come into place, and I have a little bit of an anecdote to share with you guys about why these situations are actually very, very bullish for XRP over the long term here. The US to get its first XRP-based ETF launching on the New York Stock Exchange. ARCA asset manager, I always butcher this name here, Tcrium, will launch a 2x leverage XRP ETF on the New York Stock Exchange on April 8th under the ticker XXRP. Now, when you think about kind of the crypto space as a whole, guys, and hopefully you've made it to this point in the video here because, again, this is a very, very important point. When you think about these ETFs and you think about where crypto has been and where it has traveled to over the last, let's say, 5 years here, you have a lot of classical asset managers that have not had the ability to give their clients exposure to the crypto space and be able to collect fees based on that crypto exposure there. With the launch of the Bitcoin ETFs, the Ethereum ETF, all of the other ETFs, having this XRP ETF here is very interesting because some of you guys may not know this about me, but I do have a lot of very interesting connections into the financial services world. Again, I've been doing this since I was 14 years old, guys, learning about markets, trading, investing, analyzing markets from some of the most successful players in the financial space since I was 14 years old, and I'm 25 now. And I will tell you that I have received a few calls over the last really, let's say year and a half here, but a little bit more recently about XRP, my opinions on XRP, and kind of going through and recapping the entire situation here with kind of what XRP has gone through and where it could potentially head, especially as it relates to a lot of these cross-border transactions and SWIFT. So I'm not saying that to say, oh, a lot of these people are going to go out and buy, but what I am saying is that there are going to be a lot. If they're calling me to ask about this, that definitely means that there's a lot of other asset managers out there that are very interested in getting their clients to diversify some of their equity holdings and maybe even some of their fixed income holdings into the crypto space and maybe things like XRP. So again, this kind of just goes along with that overall kind of understanding that these new ETFs coming out, even though this one is 2 times leverage, which again is going to come with a lot more risk, is going to bring a lot more awareness and a lot of people more interested in XRP in the crypto space as a whole. Now, I also want to go over the chart here with XRP with you guys before we kind of wrap up this video here. So again, I feel like a lot of people are going to be looking at this news here today with XRP and specifically Ripple and saying, oh, why isn't price absolutely skyrocketing here? Guys, I think a lot of people need to make sure that they have their expectations in check here. Ever since November of 2024, XRP is up even right now 260% here. That is some very, very aggressive price movement to the upside. And while you are trying to hold and get back above this 200 EMA here, price is not going to continue to go up completely vertical forever. I know there's a lot of other people out there on YouTube here and in this XRP space that are going to say, oh, it's going to go right to 10, 100, $1,000 right away. Those people are just lying to you for clicks and views. That's all that is there. Again, if you guys like that no nonsense, no BS approach to the market, whatever it may be, make sure you guys are subscribed. That's kind of the methodology and how we operate around here. I want to make sure that you guys have the best information. Now, what I will say about this chart though, is you do have this decent kind of liquidation candle here that occurred on Monday, April 7th. If you are able to kind of shift this kind of little downtrend that you see right here, reclaim this daily 10 exponential moving average, start consolidating, you could actually have some decent short-term bullish pressure to the upside here. But what I want you guys to realize at the end of the day here is that, again, the crypto market, the equity markets are going to continue to remain volatile over the next couple of really weeks and months here as this market gets used to these new trade policies and really starts to price in these new growth expectations. Because again, you could label kind of and group a lot crypto as a whole as, let's say, a risk asset. And if overall market conditions are not going to be conducive for risk assets as a whole, then XRP and a lot of the other different cryptocurrencies can continue to struggle. But again, fundamentally, when you see Ripple engaging in these types of transactions here and acquisitions and having this crypto-friendly administration here is a very, very, very good thing for the future prospects of not only the crypto space as a whole, but Ripple and XRP. So guys, that is going to wrap up this video here. If you guys did enjoy the information and analysis I provided for you guys, make sure you guys go hit that like button down below there. And again, if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys are subscribed. And again, if you guys do want that really awesome deal with Take Profit Trader there, use code VIX. That link is down in the description and in the pinned comment. But until next time, guys, I will see you. Peace.